Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Shadowrun Dragonfall. You're with Randall Lefebvre, otherwise known as Drax Craven, when he's running in the night. Running with the shadows of the night. Take my hand, it'll be alright. No, not now. Anyway, anything on the phone? Nothing on the phone. Eventually, they'll call on me for the information they're looking for. Hopefully. Lucky Strike? Well, hello there. A young woman stands at the bar, smoking a cigarette. You've seen her face before. Lucky Strike, one of the mercenaries from Monica's files. A plume of blue-gray smoke spills from the corner of her mouth as she returns her attention to you. Hey, need something? I don't believe we've met. They call me Double Decker. I know who you are. How you holding up, champ? Heard what happened to your boss. She had a name, you know. Sure, she had a lot of things. Control over this entire Kias, for one. Can't say that I was a fan. Whoa there. In control? No, I know. Man, not really in control. Didn't she? Why'd the place start falling apart the second she got geeked? Either Monica controlled the Cruz Bazaar or she had her fingers in so many pies that she might as well have. Comes out to the same thing either way. You and your friends, you followed Monica too. Obeyed her orders without question, right? There were debates. And at the end of those debates, Monica would put her foot down and you'd wind up doing whatever she said, right? Don't bother answering. It was a rhetorical question. For such a rabid anarchist, your friend seemed awfully comfortable being in power. Kind of contradiction in terms, don't you think? No, I don't. I don't think you know a damn thing about who Monica really was. Fair enough. You're probably right. I didn't know her like you do. I'm sure that she was a lovely person. All I really know is that your friend's death left a power vacuum and that the Cruz Bazaar is less stable because of it. Anything else? Nope. I can just talk to this person. Huh. Kitchen staff. Nameless NPCs. A row of faces. Not much to say. Maybe we'll talk to Lucky Strike again some other time. But right now we gotta talk to Simi! I know you. Maybe by face, not by name. By face, by name, by cry, or by song. Simi Kim is what most people call me. They think I don't know why, but I do. Monica explained. Might not want to bring that up. So what have you been up to? I wanted to escape with the children and the captain. We had to get away with this from the soldiers out of Austria. But it was all wrong. All wrong! I was taking them over the mountains, but it was the wrong way. I know it was. It would have taken us straight into Germany, not Switzerland. We should have taken a train, gone to Italy. There we would have been safe. I didn't want it to end badly, so I turned it off. Zach sold me something new. In it, I feel strong. I have a son, and he's destined to save the world. I have to protect him, because the machines have come back to kill him before he can become a man. What? Did somebody sell you a Terminator simulation? I won't let that happen, because in there, I am strong. Though Kim's words are bold, her trembling voice and body betray someone aching for a fix. How are you feeling about Monica's death? Sad. She never got to have a family. She'll never get married, never be a mother. Seems like she was a mother to the whole Cruz Bazaar. Monica said a mother is always a mother. Always. I'll catch up with you another time. Huh. Sounds like Simi has got some sort of incredibly sad tale. To the cyber clinic. What's going on, Doc? So I found this schematic. Do you think you could hook me up with some chrome? Very nice. The design appears to be simple enough. Yes, I should be able to provide you with this. It won't be cheap, though. Cyberware. My funds are kind of tapped. Oops. Then again, getting that new set of weapons and stuff and tech is going to be really valuable in the runs ahead. Zach. What can old Zach get you? I got a formula for a combat sim. You think you can make something? Stim. You think you can make something like that? Oh, you know I'm your man. I can hook you right up now. No thanks. I'll be back later. Toodles. Oh, Zach. Zach Flash. Maintenance worker. Hey, buddy. Sorry to bother you, but I could use some help over here. You want to make a little extra scratch? Shouldn't take too long. Sure. What's the matter? Well, me and the buddy Victor got called in from the next key is over. Something's wrong with the sewers around here. Your local plumbers and mechanics are all useless. Vic and I talked to him, tried to get him to give us the maintenance schedule for your sewer pumps. They just scratched their heads at us, said that the machinery down there just took care of itself. My best guess is that your pumps have shut down. Happens from time to time without proper maintenance. When the pump shuts down, the waste starts piling up, and it causes some pretty major overflow problems downstream. Go on. Well, Victor went down into the sewers while I was getting stuff out of the truck, and when I came back, well, I was about to climb down, but I heard these awful screams. They went on, and then they just stopped. I froze up, nearly shit myself, to be honest. I don't know what to do, but I can't go down there. Not after that. The problem is probably something basic, a clog that needs to be cleared, something like that. Restarting the pump should take care of it, but no goddamn way am I going in there. If you do the job for me, I'll give you the new yen. We were going to get paid for it. I don't need it. You can have it. I can live without the money, but someone's got to fix those pumps before I leave. How much new yen we talking about? 500. All right. If you find Victor and he's alive down there, well, just tell him I said sorry. First things first. Gotta contribute to the dancing fund. Ding. Kami, the Talismonger. I wonder if... Oh, crap. I don't remember her name. The girl with the eyes. Absinthe. If Absinthe has anything else to say. Tell me. In old primary school, decrepit and crumbling, I see you standing in a basketball court with splintery floors and faded lines. The air is thick here, stagnant. The whole place smells like an old sock. And then I hear gunshots, and they bring me back around to the present. A strange dream. I wonder what it means. That's an awfully strange way to open a conversation. Was it? Then I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend. I merely comment on what I see. I want to speak to Algernon. Be well, Orc. Aw, shucks. Oh, Absinthe. What sort of crazy magical creature is she? Who can say? Many of them take human guise. Kami, anything new? Here you've been busy. Gossip travels fast, doesn't it? It's not gossip, it's work. Survival, really. Aren't there child labor laws around here? And you realize how young she must be. She couldn't be out of her teens yet. And what does that mean? Chill, I only meant that it could be a hard life for a kid. Yeah, it can be, but it's better than some other lives. Alto gave me a good job, and I'm super grateful for it, which reminds me, I should get back to it. See you later? Always tipping her invisible hat. Alto, what's the story? I have information regarding that that matter my people were looking into, Effendim. The one involving the surveillance device on my data tab. Altuk, I have been waiting for my coffee for nearly an hour already. Are you growing the beans out back? Can't you see that I'm speaking to an honored guest, you tower of quivering corpulence? Now then, as I was saying, we were fortunate that you happened upon the surveillance tap when you did. The people on the other end were planning a very bad thing, to be sure. Very bad thing? Quite bad, yes. Monica Schaefer was an important member of this community, more than most were aware of. This Kies was under her protection. You know how it is in the Flux, Effendim. The governance of a place like this is tenuous at best. You never know who is going to be in charge from one day to the next. But Monica was a stabilizing force, and not just because she was dangerous. She was smart and funny and wise, and she had a way with people. They wanted to support her, to follow her, because they loved her. When she was killed, it left an opening for others. It would have been bloodshed and pain if this council had been allowed to continue their plan, but they did not. We saw to it, you and I. What happened? They have been reasoned with. Let us simply say the matter is settled and leave it at that. The Cruz Bazaar will maintain its stability a while longer, thanks to us. Now, what can I do for you, Effendim? Would you like some coffee, perhaps?
Just killing time.
And speaking to Mr. Dwyer. So, you're double-decker, eh? The late Monica Schaefer's replacement? Good. You look the part. Let me get right to business. My organization would like to retain your services for the indefinite future, but first we're asking you to go on a trial run, an audition of sorts, to prove that you're the right man for the job. Assuming that you complete this trial to our satisfaction, I will then offer you a variety of simple tasks. All of these should be achievable in the course of your everyday business. You won't need to go out of your way or expose yourself to much risk. For each task that you complete, you will be rewarded handsomely, and there will be a bonus if you finish them all. So have I piqued your interest? Will you accept our offer?
Well, who do you work for? How'd you know where to find me?
My organization knows everything worth knowing in Germany, including this small pond that is Berlin. It is in our best interest, however, to remain unknown to the world at large. For the time being, that is all you need to know.
So does this audition pay anything?
I can offer you 1,500 new yen, but only if you complete the full audition, the run, and post-run interview to our satisfaction. If you fail to perform up to our expectations, you will have received no pay and no further offers for work.
It's not a lot.
It's an audition. The purpose of this trial is for you to prove your worth to us, not the other way around. Of course, you're free to decline if you wish, but know that there are hundreds of runners in Berlin that would kill for the opportunity to work for us. We came to you because we think that we see a glimmer of potential. If you prove us wrong, we will be happy to take our offer elsewhere.
I'll do it.
Good. Very good. Now onto the task at hand. There is a man named Aylshire. He is a senior manager at Hermes Eurocom and a respected figure in his community. My organization also suspects him of working with pro-corporate extremists. These people are actively working to undermine the Flux state and pave the way for a corporate-controlled Berlin. My organization has no more desire to see Berlin fall to the corporations than you do. However, we are hesitant to act on our suspicions without proof. This is where you come in.
So you want me to beat the proof out of him? You want me to spy on him then?
No, not directly. But we do need to place him under surveillance. You will meet with our team that I've arranged for you, and with their assistance you will plant listening devices in his apartment. Take the U-Bahn to Frankfurter Tor and go alone. The rest of your team will meet you there.
I already have a team.
You do, yes, but they are unsuitable for this job. Remember, this is a test of your abilities, not Igor or Gloria's or Dietrich's.
Alright. No need to ask how he knows their names. He knows. If it's that important, I'll work with your team.
Very good. The moment that you board the train to Frankfurter Tor, your test will begin. I would advise you bring what you need in terms of medical supplies and ordnance. Once you embark on your trial run, there will be no turning back. After you've planted the devices and verified that they work, come back to me. There will be a brief interview, a post-mortem on the run if you like, and assuming that I am satisfied with what I hear, I will pay your first stipend. Then we'll discuss our future options. Best of luck, Double Decker. We'll be watching.
Well then.
I'm gonna go into the sewers. 'Cause that sounds like the simplest problem plaguing the city. Assemble the team and head down. Okay, and then I can hire more people if I wish. Shaman Pugilist. Funny, and Lucky Strike herself. Lucky Strike's outfit. I'm gonna bring Dietrich, Glory, and Eager. Sounds good. Hopefully we can help the cruise bazaar down here. You were definitely going to fix those waste pumps no matter what. So maybe that'll make the people feel a little bit better. A ghostly labyrinth of tunnels and dead-end passageways makes up the network of sewers beneath the cruise bazaar. You climb down the ladder into the shallow underworld and reel at the wave of foul smells that washes over you, clogging your sinuses and saturating your clothing. As your eyes adjust to the light, you find yourself standing at the edge of a narrow channel of murky gray-green water. The rush of churning water echoes down the tunnel. You catch a flash of motion in your peripheral vision, something man-sized, moving fast. flitting across the far end of the tunnel. You strain your eyes to see it, but to no avail. The thing, whatever it is gone. Well, then. That's not good. Unspent karma. Yeah. I'll level up on the quick. Ooh, Overwatch is important. Pummel strike, cleave. Give me that third goddamn point in biotech. Just so I can finally fucking see all that shit. Meanwhile... Overwatch. Overwatch in close combat? That's odd. Alright. That looks good to me. I got enough body. And I got that new armor. What's my intelligence at? My intelligence is at 4. That seems to be sufficient for most checks that I've come across so far. Maybe I'll raise my charisma to 4 someday. But, anyway. Into the abyss. Next time on Let's Play Shadowrun Dragonfall. The sewer level. Come on. It had to have one. Good night, everybody.